Greetings and salutations. It is I, Professor Macabro, here to regale you with a review. Yes, indeed, and I'm going to review something that I don't usually review on this channel, and that's a miniseries. A miniseries from Netflix. You see, yes, indeed. Because I got this trailer a while back, and it's Wilderness Whodunit, a murder mystery set in Yosemite, starring Eric Bana, who I like as an actor. Yes, indeed, I thought he was really cool. And Sam Neill, the guy from Jurassic Park, the guy from Event Horizon, the guy that played Merlin. So, good cast. I want to watch it. And it looks to be like this big cinematic miniseries called Untamed on Netflix. And I was like, oh, I'm going to watch it. And then it released, and I watched it, and it's really good. Good enough for me to actually share my thoughts on it with you. Yes, indeed. If you have a Netflix account, well, it's free as long as you keep paying the membership. And so it won't cost you anything. It's a 6-episode miniseries, so it's each episode lasts like 40 minutes, so there's not too much of a commitment to really lose a lot of time. I tend to stay away from TV shows because, unfortunately, I don't have that much free time anymore. I wish I had the free time to watch all the movies or miniseries or TV shows that I wish I could catch up with, but I don't. That's why I only am able to do it on Fridays, you see. Yes, indeed. But I saw this, and it was really, really good. What is it about? Well, it's a murder mystery whodunit that stars very, very emotionally, very, very suspenseful, because you have these two mountain climbers that are, freestyling, climbing a mountain, and I am not much of an adrenaline junkie. Yes, indeed. Professor Macabro likes the scares of horror movies, but not much of a roller coaster guy. No. I saw Final Destination 3. I know what could happen in one of those roller coasters, let me tell you. So, climbing a mountain, freestyling it, and potentially plummeting to my doom is not something that I personally would do, but to each their own. So you got these two fuckers climbing the mountain, when all of a sudden this redheaded chick falls down on them, pulls one down, almost pulled down the other one, and then they're like, ah, shit, we got one chick that looks really fucked up, and then you got the other guy that's dangling around, and then you got the other guy who's the rope tied to his leg, and he's like, ah, my leg, oh my god, we're gonna fall down because I don't think this fucking thing can support all the weight, ah! But somehow they're able to get help, somehow, and then Eric Bana comes in, and he's trying to investigate how this chick jumped off. But it doesn't seem like suicide, because she's pretty gnarled up. She has her leg all gnarled up. She's suffering through some sort of bruises and everything. And her nails are like she was trying to run from something. And that's where it turns into not suicide, but a murder mystery. Because it does turn out that someone was after this chick. Yes, indeed. And Eric Bana plays this grizzled character. Almost forgot it was Eric Bana because he looks old with the silver hair and the silver beard. And he has this gruff voice that you get when you drink a lot. And he drinks a lot. Oh boy, yes indeed. One of the main things is that he's an alcoholic. And he's talking to this little kid, which you find out is his son. But it doesn't seem like everyone else can see the son. And he's going through some shit on his head. And he's not in his best state of mind trying to figure out this mystery. But he's very methodical and a very good tracker. Yes, indeed. So he gets paired up, as a lot of these cop shows tend to be, with a young, up-and-coming rookie. Yes, indeed. Transferred from Los Angeles, this female officer, or ranger now, is partnering up with Eric Bana's character to figure out the mystery, which seems very cut and dry, just suicide. But when it's discovered that she has a bullet through her leg, well, then something is amiss indeed. And then Much what happens when someone gifts you one of those sewn sweaters. You have a little piece of fabric that's kind of loose, and you pull on it, and you pull on it, and the whole thing comes apart. That's what happens here, because this particular redhead disappeared, lived somewhere, came back, was a person that lives in the woods, somehow got involved with drugs, and then she fell down. So you're trying, along with Eric Bana, trying to discover what the fuck is going on. Because one thing leads to another, and then to another, and then to another, and it seems like it's everything cut and dry, but then it's not. Very suspenseful. I liked it. Sam Neill plays he's not his direct boss, but he's like the boss of the forest rangers, and he's like a very elderly, they seem to have some relationship, and he is his confidant. He's trying to look out for him, like he knows the shit he's going through, so he's trying to help him out not to get fired, to protect him from his drinky. And when you find out the reason why he drinkies, and what's up with that little boy he talks with, you're like, oh shit. Oh yes, that would indeed make you go drinky, yes indeed. And it also has some little bit of mysticism in it, yes indeed, with some wood forest magic, you could say. And it has some really cool visuals, yes indeed. You have a lot of panoramic shots of the forest and the mountains. There are, I must question, some scenes where it does seem like it's CGI. Like they are recording in front of a set or with green screen, because the backgrounds look really cool and real, but the actors seem to be out of place, yes indeed, in some shots. But it does seem like they did actually film in a live location, and you can clearly tell. Also, this has some questionable CGI animals, like a bear. It has a CGI bear, and it has some CGI deer. And I'm like, we can't get real animals anymore? Is that a thing? Are we not allowed to use real animals? Or you're recording it in a forest, are you not allowed to record real animals in a real forest? Is that not allowed? What the fuck? So it does have some questionable CGI effects, yes indeed, but it's not that many, and it is not that noticeable, except for the animals. But they do have real horses. The Eric Bana character and then the female park ranger do ride real horses, and I'm like, good. It doesn't look like they're just doing this. And then there's a CGI horse. No, it looks like they really are riding horses, so I like that. And again, not much of a forest person. I don't like the outside that much. I don't like the sun hitting me, and the allergies, and all the buggies. I'm not much of a forest person myself, but I like looking at it in movies. It looks very pretty, looks very beautiful, looks very green. So I appreciated that, yes indeed. And I appreciate the murder mystery. It does have some tropes, as a lot of these murder mysteries do. Like, one thing leads to another, and then there's a subplot going on, and then that subplot leads into another plot that then turns it back to the main plot, and then surprise! Ending at the end. Yes, indeed. A lot of flawed characters in this show, yes, indeed. But also, it ends with I'm not going to spoil it, but it does lead with a hopeful ending for the main Eric Bana character, yes, indeed. And it does have a lot of twists and turns, and at least 2 big plot twists. I was like, holy shit, I didn't see that coming. Yes, indeed. There are some things that are very predictable. I did predict since episode 1, and other things in episode 2. But there are 2 big plot twists that I didn't see coming, and I'm like, holy shit, you got me. Good job. And it is well acted. I really like the acting by everyone involved. I thought just Sam Neill and Eric Bana was gonna run roughshod through everyone in this show, but everyone gives a A-OK performance, and I like that. I like a show that is well acted all around, and doesn't have any flaws. Maybe because the Eric Bana character has a strange wife because of something that happened to them mutually, and there is this guy that the wife remarried with, and he's kind of like a block of wood. He's really the weakest part of the show. But that's only nitpicky stuff, like the CGI animals. All in all, I really liked Untamed. I don't want to spoil it. I don't want to spoil the plot twist or too much detailed information, because it's really good. Really good. It really has some very suspenseful moments. It has some really beautiful cinematography that I really enjoyed. Whether it's real, whether it's CGI, or the combination of the two things, I don't know. But it sold the idea watching it on my TV, even though you can't tell when they did use CGI animals like deers and bears and shit. Yes, indeed. And bats, they also use CGI bats. Or at least they look like they were CGI. Maybe they did use real bats. I don't know, but they look CGI. Yes, indeed. So, I would recommend Untamed. It's on Netflix, so if you already have a Netflix account, it's not really going to cost you anything except a monthly subscription that you already pay for. But definitely recommend Untamed. 6 episodes. Each episode lasts about 40 minutes, so it's not that hard of a binge to actually get through. And it does keep you guessing for the most part. A lot of things, again, are very predictable. The others do come out of left field, but they're not like forced plot twists. There are things that make sense within the context of the story, but it does catch you off guard. Or at least it caught me off guard. And I was like, holy shit, didn't see that one coming. Yes, indeed, yes, indeed. So I do recommend Untamed on Netflix, yes, indeed. Have you seen Untamed? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Let us know in the comments down below. But until I see you all again next time, this is Professor Macabro, thanking you and wishing you all, like always, a good evening.